Yeah, I'm just gonna wait a second to see if anybody joins me. But I made a promise to my team that I would try to go live as often as I could this week, and we just finished up the IAAPA Meetup at Universal Studios Hollywood, which was an amazing event. Got to mix with industry peers. We got to visit the Nintendo Super Mario Brothers World, Nintendo World, and ride that the newest of the rides there at Universal, and it was pretty mind blowing. Um, it's so hard to explain what even goes down on that ride. I'm still getting my mind wrapped around all of that because of the augmented reality, the way that the vehicles moved. I mean, it was pretty cool. If you've ever played like Mario Kart, definitely high and you like it, highly recommend it. But yeah, it is morning time here in Los Angeles. I'm in Hollywood. I just got to show you guys a little bit of this view I've got up here. The sun's pretty bright on this side. We've got the Hollywood Hills, the Hollywood sign, and more so than talking about the event, because I covered that a little bit earlier in the week, why it's important for us to develop relationships through networking opportunities and how collaboration, I've heard it said collaboration is the new currency, especially right now. I think so many of us are looking to collaborate with each other because, joining forces and allowing people to do what they do. I just hit a button, guys. Sorry. There we go. If anybody wants to leave a chat too, I'm trying something new, but there's a chat overlay here. If you guys have any questions for me with regards to the event or what I'm about to talk about, which is the work-life balance. I've been asked to speak on that so many times because as someone who has been running a company for nearly, I think it was 2012 that I was made CEO of Gatemaster Technology, and it was during a time where I was pregnant with my third child, and because of that journey that I've been on, my professional journey, I've been asked often to speak about the work-life balance and what that means to me or what that looks like. And I thought that was interesting because I'm here in Hollywood. I took an extra day to sit by the pool and do my meetings poolside. And what does that look like for people? Why can't everybody have that? And can everybody have that? I'm a huge proponent for saying that everyone can have uh, a work life integration. I'm not a big fan of the work life balance because I think um, trying to chase something that doesn't exist isn't awesome for people, especially those who, are like me, where you're getting pulled in a lot of directions. And sometimes you just have to make the decision that you're going to work from exotic places, or, when you're traveling, you're going to figure out how to make that small amount of time so that you can enjoy the places that you're visiting. I've been on the road for most of my career. And in the first 10 years being on the road, I visited over 800 attractions, helping them set up their ticketing systems. And, one of the things that I wish that I had done a little bit different was stop and enjoy the people, enjoy the scenery, enjoy all that those places that I was visiting had to offer. And so that's something that I've allowed myself to do more now than ever with regards to enjoying the travel that I do. So Jake and I are actually off to Vegas tonight. We're going to spend a couple days in Las Vegas and doing the same thing. Part of work life integration is accountability. Accountability is a real key core value for me and the company that I work, Gatemaster Technology, the company that I work for. It's one of our core values because I think that accountability, I think recently I didn't make it to 10X Ladies, but I had seen some clips of Serena Williams who was speaking there, and she talked about how accountability and discipline are freedom. And the reason that those things make you free is because, you've got to put in the work. So even when I'm traveling to this most the most amazing places. You know, I get to be here on the rooftop in Hollywood, but I'm accountable for my actions. And sometimes that means still working while I'm poolside. Maybe not having that drink until, you know, later in the evening because I still have a number of meetings to do. So, you know, accountability, but really just accountability is a huge part of what allows me to be able to have that work life integration. Because if I've got something I've got to get done, if I've got a customer that's depending on me, if I need to be available, I need to make sure that I'm accountable to whomever I've made those promises to and whatever that looks like. Another big part of work life integration for me is discipline and realizing that sometimes I'm going to have to do things that are hard, even when I'm in a beautiful place and I don't want to, right? Doing things that are hard are oftentimes, you know, what make us better at what we do. I did get a tan, so I'm excited about that. But make us better at what we do because we're really pushing ourselves past our comfort zones. You know, comfort is a dream killer, and I have firsthand knowledge of what that looks like. And you know, I can tell you that if you don't put yourself in uncomfortable situations, I mean, it's not easy to be here. There's like a crowd out there watching me do this live. But, you know, being disciplined enough to still do it, even though I'm traveling, I'm tired. I mean, it's hard to travel, even if it's for fun. You know, keeping up with your mental and physical health while you're on the road sometimes is difficult because you don't have control over everything that you're able to eat and sometimes even drink. Maybe we even drink too much when, you know, you got free drink tickets, right? But that being said, you know, really trying to still be accountable to yourself in terms of your own health and understanding that, you know, even though I am traveling and I do want to relax, that there are still people depending on me and that I've made promises that I need to keep. So accountability and discipline are really probably my two favorite things to talk about when it comes to that work-life balance that I think so many people are trying to find. Said I don't think work life exists, but I think the integration of work and life can exist for people if you have those two things, accountability and discipline. That being said, you know, being on the road, I've got to be extremely flexible. And, you know, sometimes the expectations of what I want to happen don't necessarily pan out that way. I mean, right now I'm in just a flight to Denver can can cost me a few hours if it's delayed, right? So being flexible with my time and realizing that what I have planned might not be necessarily what happens, and that I've got to go with the flow sometimes and go wherever the journey takes me. But as long as I'm getting the things done that I've set my sights on, I feel good about all of the experiences that I'm having and how it integrates into my life. So I hope that makes sense today. That was really what I wanted to talk to you guys about, because it's a topic that keeps coming up over and over for people is finding that work-life balance. And if somebody works in attractions, I mean, I'm very lucky. I have the most awesome job. And with that, having the most awesome job, I get to travel to um, places like Universal, and I get to ride rides and meet people in the industry who are doing really big things and are super inspiring, which is important for me to be around inspired people who help me want to do better and be better at what I do. And so this event really showed me some of the inspiring people that I look up to. And if you guys were there at the event, you know who I'm talking about and how lucky we are to be a part of that event, because I think there was 50 tickets available. So it was like winning the lottery to be able to go with IAAPA and Universal on at this event. So, you know, working it into your life, working life into or work into your life is an important part, I think, of finding happiness in the work that we do. So I hope that that all makes sense to you and that you maybe leave me some comments or questions if you guys uh, have any for me to answer after. If you're watching this on replay, don't hesitate to leave me a message, hashtag replay, so I know you're here, and leave me some comments if you have questions on how I do it. I mean, I'm also very lucky to have a great support system back home. I mean, my kids are great. My sister, I mean, whom if you guys know Tiffany, she's the best in the business with regards to ticketing strategies and helping customers implement those. But she's also my best friend and somebody who helps me hold down the fort, and be that my home or my office while I'm away, because we're partners in what we do. And just like we see our customers as our partners, we really strive to help make sure that everybody's successful and reaching that elevated level of success. And to us, what that looks like is achieving big things in, both our team, our partners, and ourselves achieving big goals. And that's, for me, my big goals include travel, right? Continuing to travel the way that I have for most of my career. I think that's a part of who I am at this point, and I love being on the road. So if I can come visit you next, let me know. I know I've got some sites who are hoping to have me on site. And if you got questions for me there, please post those in the comments. I'll make sure to get back to you on whatever that looks like. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing who I can come see next. And if you've got a fun attraction that you want me to come visit, maybe even we could do a live from your location. Let me know. I'd love to come see you. So I don't want to keep you guys this morning. I just want to get on here and make good on my promise and talk about something that's important to me, that work-life integration and figuring out how to work life into the work that we do, and what that looks like. So if I can support you in any way, you let me know. And as always, if there's a question I can't answer for you, I'm going to try and collaborate with others and find you the people who can do that for you. So let me know if I can be of service in any way. You guys have a great day. Before I let you go, though, I'm going to see if I can't get you a better look at this Hollywood sign. I think I'm up here on the 12th floor. So I couldn't not share those amazing views with all of you. I wish you guys could see and of records. Haven't I guess I shouldn't be moving around as much as I am, but I just like I said, I can't keep these views to myself. I've got to share them with all of you. So we're taking off today, headed to Vegas next. If you guys got any fun ideas for me in Vegas while I'm there, please leave those in the comments too, because we're going to go exploring a little bit today. So have a great Thursday, and I will talk to you guys very soon. If you need me for anything, you just let me know and post in the comments.